heart, but I'll find love with the same sword.
Hey everyone, it's Eva, and when you're watching this video, my birthday has probably already passed, and it was the 16th, and I am so excited for tomorrow, which I'm gonna have my super amazing crazy birthday, which is themed, my first themed birthday ever, and I'm so excited. And since I had money, I was like, alright, I'm gonna make my own dreams come true. But to hear more of that, you can probably just watch my decor video. However, this video is just gonna be about food. If you want, there is the decor one, which I will link in the description box below. This is mainly food that I made for my guests, and obviously I made my guests to bring some type of small snack as well, just so that it's not so financially straining on myself, and I would rather have food as a present than actual presents because I'd rather just shop for that myself. But yeah, I'm super excited. I tried to make them as healthy as possible. At the same time, it's my birthday, so sometimes I want to binge. Anyways, I'm super excited for this, and if you guys are as excited as I am, then please just keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my pride and joy, this pineapple. It looks so good. I'm so happy about it. Okay, so cut off a bit of the side of the pineapple so that you will have a lot of space in your pineapple bowl, because this does make quite a bit of salsa. Now, holding a small knife, cut around the pineapple, leaving quite a bit of flesh to hold the structure up. You don't want a flimsy pineapple bowl. Cut in an angled direction with the tip of the knife angled to the center. I also cut off this little discoloration because it didn't seem like a pleasant thing. Then, to make the sections easier to scoop out, cut slits into the meat to break it up. You can probably even grit it if you wanted to. Now, with a spoon, stick it into the sides and try to scoop up the pieces. The first one may be a little hard to take out, but after that it should be a lot easier. When all the pieces are out, you should find a bunch of this stuff left. You can scoop it out more to clean out the shape if you'd like, and then for the juice, I just poured it into a cup and drank it. With everything you scooped up, have it diced up into whatever size you'd want. And then you're just going to add some lime, cilantro, ground pepper, and salt to taste. Then just mix everything together. Okay, now I lined my pineapple bowl with saran wrap to be safe and to prevent leakages. You don't have to do this, but I'd rather not risk it. I kind of don't want pineapple leaking everywhere because it does get sticky. But you pretty much just have to put your salsa into it, and that's about it, really. And then to complete the look, I just put a little garnish, which was a slice of lime. Next up is strawberry tea. I actually make this a lot for myself in the summer. Start off with a pot full of hot water. I waited for the water to boil before I took it off the stove, and then added however many tea bags I think that I would need. I actually ended up adding a bit more later just because the tea that I got this time was not so strong, I would say. So it definitely took more than I needed usually. Then add some honey to help sweeten it up. This is optional and you often don't need much. When I make it for myself, I put very little. But since this is for others, I figured the sweeter the better for them. Now pour some of that tea into a blender, and I often don't use blenders. Well, I actually use the Magic Bullet, which is a tiny version of a blender. But it was interesting trying to figure out how to use it. Then add however many strawberries you want. I'm using frozen ones because they're easy and cheap and they last for a pretty long time. But you can use fresh ones or even add ice if you'd like. But just put the lid on and blend it all together. If I'm making this for myself, I usually just stop here, but since it was for other people as well, I thought I might as well just take it a little step further. You can make the tea look clear if you filter and sift it. The filtering took way too long though, it took longer than I thought, so I just decided to trash that idea and just take out the seeds only with the sifter. I found that using a spoon to move everything around in the sifter was actually a lot easier, so definitely do give that a try, but in the end you should get a bunch of seeds and goop. You can eat this, trash this, compost it, whatever you want. Just get that out of the way. And after that, you're done. On to the next one. And lastly, I have these sushi sandwiches that I So Cheap Lazy Vegan make on YouTube. I'll leave our link down below. I love her recipes because they're perfect for cheap and lazy people like me. In a small bowl, add 1/4 of a cup of rice wine vinegar and a tablespoon of sugar. Then just mix it all together. This kind of just helps everything combine together so you don't have to deal with it in the rice. Then just add that mixture to some warm cooked rice. I cooked a cup of rice to get to this much. Seriously though, just doing this makes the rice taste so good. Like I could just eat the rice by itself without even putting in the sandwiches and everything. It's so yummy. For the tofu, add a drizzle of sesame oil into the hot pan and then your slices of tofu. I used a firm fried tofu, but you can use regular tofu like Cheap Lazy Vegan did to be healthier. This was just what I had at home, so I used it. As for the flavor, I added teriyaki sauce. You can make it from scratch if you'd want, but I just used store-bought sauce. Just fry the tofu on both sides or until the flavor is infused. Now put some saran wrap on the surface that you're working on with a sheet of nori or seaweed on top with the rough side facing up. Then add a scoop or 2 of rice into the center and flatten it out a bit. Add your tofu. I used 2 pieces per sandwich. You can even add some of that teriyaki sauce as well if you'd want. And then your veggies, I added carrots and spinach. I found that for spinach, if you just add a giant leaf on top of the others at the end, it helps a lot more. Then just add about another scoop of rice on top. Afterwards, fold the corners of the nori into the center and repeat the same process with the saran wrap. To serve it, you just cut it in half and unwrap or let others unwrap it themselves. And that's everything for this video. Let me know down below what you guys did for your birthday. Like this video if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe for weekly content. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!